Very excited for this because if you have not heard yet, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how many of you have been following me on social media. The game is patched. And if you don't know what that means, you know, I've been playing the version 1.0 of Dark Souls 3. This was the version that apparently the difficulty was made easier, and what I mean by that is, not that the AI is any different or anything like that, but apparently damage was nerfed, so you take less damage, and apparently you were able to deal more damage to certain bosses and such. And the reason that they did that is because this was supposed to be the pre-release version of the game that was given to, say, game journalists at press events and such, so that they could play through it and get far in the game, so that they could basically kind of get a taste for the game. And the fact that, you know, I've been playing that version of the game, does it suck? I mean, yes and no. It does and it doesn't. I'd say this. First of all, I would have obviously liked to be playing the full-on version of the game. And I was not able to because that wasn't what was available via what was for sale on Xbox Live in the Japanese version and all that. I'm not going to get into the specifics of it because I've already gone over it many times. But it's kind of silly that the mode even exists, quite honestly. Because why do game journalists who play the game ahead of time need to be playing a version that's not the real game? Give them a version that's representative of the real game rather than, oh, rush through the game and see as far into it as you can so you'll go hype the game up on the internet. And that's the bottom line, is that's what they did. And that's kind of underhanded in my opinion. I don't think they should have presented that version of the game to gaming media to begin with. It was stupid. But it is what it is. The game version existed. That's the one I've been playing. It patched during this week while I was off doing other games. So that means as of today, officially as of today, this is the full-on 100% difficulty version of Dark Souls 3. It's going to be tough as hell. And the reason it's going to be tough as hell is because I'm not grinding. Unlike my other Dark Souls playthroughs that I've done in the past, I'm not grinding at all during this playthrough because I can't. It's on the Xbox One, and the Xbox One does not have the remote play capability of the PlayStation 4. That's how I grinded last year. We have successfully hit the goal level for the month of March for Patreon. That's right, we actually did hit the Patreon goal level, and what that means, if you don't know, is that at the end of this month, the end of April, I'm going to be doing a Blizzard Entertainment Marathon.
So, gratuitous plugs.
If you watch my daily live streams, you watch my videos on demand on YouTube, and you enjoy them, and you like my new increase in vlogging, and you want to see me continue to be successful and keep doing this as a job full-time, you love the daily free content, right? There's many ways that you can support the business. Obviously, the first and foremost is watching everything. Duh. Duh. But also spreading the word. Social media. In the description of all of my streams and videos, you can find a link to an Amazon associate account. Obviously, there's Patreon. There you can pledge directly to my business. It helps me immensely, and you get cool personal perks. My girlfriend's business, The Black Currant, where she sells handmade glycerin soaps and wax tart melt.